But the closer we get to the contest, we'll be able to give the accurate numbers. Garvey Massey in the meantime with possession in their own side of the park, hoping to get out. But Edith Dalton James playing a more pressing game with the intent of getting on the score sheet again. Earlier on, there was a nice 1-2 combo between Ratchery and Brown, which resulted in a nice little goal that time for Edith Dalton James. First time they were scoring in open play in their last two matches. It ended goalless between themselves and Homo Technical in regulation time, and they lost at penalty shootout last week Friday, hence being here now in this third place playoff. Garvey Massey at the back. Needham getting a boot to it. It doesn't go far. Oh, can Edith Dalton James make something of this? No, they can't. It was Talisha Anderson who got away after a mix-up by that time. The ball was turned back in the defensive area by number 11, Julie Howard. And that caused Edith Dalton James to capitalize at least momentarily. Here comes Garvey Massey once again. Oh, the ball is pushed upfield, quickly broken up. Edith Dalton James will have none of it. This is Watson of Garvey Massey trying to string some passes together, unsuccessful in the attempt. On the opposite side of the park, Davis for Edith Dalton James. Hope to get by two Garvey Massey defenders, unsuccessful in the attempt. Ball is hurriedly cleared. And it comes Needham, who was skipping over it. So a mix-up in the middle of the park at the moment. Danvers hoping to get in the fray, unable to turn that point. And here comes now Howard, Julie Howard, a nice kick upfield. Finding her teammate that time, Cohen. Oh, great move by keeper Cohen. Getting by two, getting by a third. Could this be goal number 3? Oh, our defender got a boot to it. But it looks so well coming forward, and the player looks so amazing on the dribble. A promising run that time. I know Garvey Massey will have the first corner of the second half. So Edith Dalton James coming back in numbers. They've got the two uprights covered by way of defenders, with the 6 other green shirts in the box, 8 in total. Garvey Massey outnumbered in the box at the moment. And perhaps the coaching instructions for Edith Dalton James is to see how best they can keep the shop locked. An effort that time quickly blocked. Edith Dalton James. Oh, a nice run this time on the flank. That time it was number 18, Chrisley Gardner. But she ran out of room, and there was no one running with her in any pass receiving position. And that certainly has been the story of this Edith Dalton aggregation since the last time we saw them in the semi-final. About coming forward but not able to string the passes together. Whenever they are able to do that, and then we suspect they might be a more competitive unit. For the moment though, Garvey Massey having the better of play. Although sometimes the possession of a play doesn't necessarily indicate how well they'll finish. Oh, that was a great cross. A hand in position to shoot. Oh! again for Garvey Marcio in a nice little combo with Williams. And that's the second goal of the afternoon for Cohen, who scored earlier on in the 4th minute, getting one more. To make it 3-1. So Edith Dalton James going further behind as we look at a player going down. No whistle on the play. And the intention is not to go behind any further. The goalkeeper in the meantime, Sanjay Anderson of Garvey Marcia, to come out of her box to clear that one. A horrid clearance. Is this Edith Dalton James team still alive? We'll wait to see. In the event you're just joining us, this is the ISSA Tip Friendly Society High School Girls football matchup. It's a 3rd place matchup between Garvey Marcia, the team in yellow, and the team in lime green is Edith Dalton James. Later on, we'll have the grand final between defending champions Excelsior High School up against Homewood Technical. The surprise package, though, is Edith Dalton James, the team in green, who has gotten to this stage of the competition for the very first time in the school's history. So a corner now for Edith Dalton James. Their first corner of this. Let's see what they can do with it. Garvey Marcia in the meantime have come back with 6 players in the box. Make that to shore up the numbers. Garvey Marcia. Can Edith Dalton James now spring a surprise? The corner is taken. Rather weak, rather short. And there's a whistle on the play, indicating a goal of Edith Dalton James. So the supporters here in the stands urging on their respective teams. At the moment, that was Needham who got it for Garvey Marcia. Here is Watson. Where's number 7? Where's number 7? And a wayward pass that time. Oh, this is Ratchford now. Where's number 9 for Edith Dalton James? Having 3 defenders to contend with. Get back. Oh! Was hoping to execute some good footwork on the sideline, but ran out of room, and the referee indicating a throw to Edith Dalton. So slightly overcast conditions with no immediate threat of rain, and as the conditions get cooler here at the Stadium East complex, makes for more interesting action between these two teams. Edith Dalton James in green and Garvey Marcia in yellow. So a ball played in the part that time of Amelia Watson, having 2 Edith Dalton James players to contend with. This is Rattray in the middle of the park, looking for a pass, hoping to find Our teammate that time was Davis. Too long going forward. And the goalkeeper, Anderson of Garvey Massio, rotates to retrieve. A quick clearance, but it doesn't go very far. And in the event you're joining us, we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you're watching the broadcast from around the world. This is the ISSA Tip-Friendly High School Girls third place playoff between Edith Dalton, James in green, and Garvey Massio in yellow. And the scores in your picture indicating Garvey Massio not only enjoying the better of play, but of course a good enough lead. Fully walk away with a third place prize. But Edith Dalton James still have some time to write their names further in the history books by virtue of winning this third place playoff. At the moment, though, the picture not looking as bright. James is half. Cunningham with possession. And in the effort to rifle it downfield, ricochet of Ellington. And so Edith Dalton James with a throw. The throw is taken. And Rattray, in her attempt to keep it in, lost it. And here comes Garvey Massio once again. Cowan. Make that Williams, getting by one, getting by two. A good. She lost possession. Edith Dalton James with it once again. Earlier on, this is a Cowan. Good dribble of the ball. Lost possession. And this now is Williams. So between Cowan, Williams, and Howard, number 9, 10, and 11 respectively, really doing the bulk of the work for this offense. And coming into the fray now is McDonald, with Garvey Massio showing now 4 players in the box. A long range throw comes as far as to Rattray. Couldn't clear it. Comes in the part of Howard. And it will be a corner for Garvey Massio. So both teams now have somewhat lost the sting. You're hardly seeing that. As they begin to tire, then you wonder what the complexion of the game will look like as the minutes wear on. The corner is taken and quickly retrieved by Edith Dalton James, defender at the time. Oh, and that player on the sideline was hoping to get away, but she had no one for company. And so Garvey Massio will get possession. Throw it. Left it to our midfielder. So a solid throw in as we see Rattray pushing, boring, and fighting for the ball. Oh, good move this time now by Felicia Brown. Lays it off smoothly and finds her teammate. That is Brown. Oh! And the finish left a lot to be desired. Even though she had a defender closing in, there was a passing option. I'm not too sure if she saw it. So we do have some comments on our live. And we want to say good afternoon to ISSA Williams. Oh, Kiba Cohen